The main typical attractions, such as the Royal Palace, the Prado Museum, the Plaza Mayor Square, Las Ventas Bull Ring, the Retiro Park, the Puerta del Sol, because Madrid has also Arabic roots. This is the spot where the capital of Spain reveals its oldest face. Remains of the medieval Muslim town of Madrid, founded on the 9th century. But Madrid was also Christian. Here we have a plate that shows where the Catholic monarchs used to stay in Madrid. They stayed at the Lasso de la Vega Palace in the Plaza de la Paja. Unfortunately, this palace has already disappeared. In this slide, can we see the Lujanes house? That's the oldest civic building in Madrid. It dates from 15th century. Hermitage of Santa María la Antigua, 13th century. This small church is located in the district of Carabanchel. It dates from the 13th century. The Bishop's Chapel. It dates from 16th century. Its interior decorations present an interesting mix of Gothic and Renaissance style. The bell tower of St. Nicholas Church, 13th century. The bell tower of San Pedro Church, 14th century. Colegiata de San Isidro, 17th century. Located in the heart of Madrid, is the oldest school in Madrid. But Madrid has also castles. Castle of Manzanares el Real, 53 kilometers from Madrid, 15th century. This castle was used in several motion pictures, most notably El Cid with Charlton Heston and Sophia Loren. The fortress of Buitrago de Lozoya, 15th century, 78 kilometers from Madrid. The famous Spanish painter Pablo Picasso used to come to this little medieval town. For that reason, this village has a museum devoted to Pablo Picasso. Torrelaguna, the parish church of La Magdalena, 15th century. This is one of the best examples of Gothic architecture in the community of Madrid. Also, Torrelaguna was the birthplace of the Cardinal Cisneros. He was the third general inquisitor of the Spanish Inquisition. As a fun fact, Torrelaguna was one of the filming locations for the film The Pride and the Passion, starring by Sophia Loren, Gary Grant, and Frank Sinatra. What about museums in Madrid? Madrid has around 29 museums. Some of them are the Romanticism Museum in Calle San Mateo. There was a North American gentleman living in this street for 2 years. His name, Washington Irving. The Lázaro Galdiano Museum. It houses the art collection of José Lázaro Galdiano, a Spanish banker, journalist, publisher, and art collector. The Naval Museum of Madrid. It shows the history of the Spanish Navy from the Catholic monarchs. And finally, one of the best places to discover a typical gastronomic habit of Madrid is an old and traditional tavern. Here you will enjoy our tapas,